Let's do it.
Your thoughts on the match, please.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought I served really well for a good extent of that match. Early in the third, I lost a bit of focus. You don't play 3 out of 5 for a while. It's tough. You know, it was like 7-6, 6-4. I was like, oh, I won. I got to play one more set. But yeah, I thought my serve was a key probably tonight. Got me out of a lot of trouble. And but yeah, I mean, I'm just happy I won it straight.
Okay. Thank you. Questions, Reem?
Francis, congrats. I was talking to Taylor yesterday and Stefanos, who lost within seconds of each other, and they were both kind of weirded out for different reasons. And one of the things Stefanos said is that it's kind of weighing on him a bit, the opportunity at hand. He could get close to number one. He feels the slams are more up for grabs at the moment. I'm curious, do you see that at all? Do you feel that there's a huge opportunity at this slam, or do you see it as the same in every slam?
No doubt, man. I mean, Novak couldn't play, so you look at it. And, you know, I mean, it's true. You look at the rankings for those guys. Well, not Taylor, but Stefanos. I mean, yeah, he's right. You know, number one in the world. I mean, he has great opportunity. I mean, it's tough. You know, there's just a change in guard just in general, and who's going to be that guy, who's going to be that consistent guy, you know, that hasn't really formed yet. You know, everyone's around the same level, honestly. And everyone's beatable at the same time, so even those top guys. So, yeah, I mean, it's cool. I think tennis needs that, see some new faces and what have you. But it's interesting. I mean, hey, I'm not there yet, and you know, you ask me, you know, I'm still at dark horse who can do something special. But I kind of like it that I'm not like in the forefront of it, because, you know, let those guys handle the pressure. I'm just kind of court 17, just get some cheeky wins, you know.
How do you feel about your game at the moment, though?
I think I'm playing great tennis, honestly. I mean, it was an all right summer. It could have been a really good summer. You know, I had 5 match points against Kyrgios, who's playing the best tennis of his life. Fritz, I was up 4-0 in there. You know, I beat Berrettini in Cincinnati. I'm up a break against Korda. Messed that up. So, I mean, I could have had a really good summer. But you look at that and playing great tennis, gets gagged a little bit. And, yeah, but, I mean, I'm really confident. I've been playing some great tennis, 4th round of Wimbledon. So I like where I'm at.
Obligatory Serena question from me. I'm curious, I've been asking people what Serena personally has meant to them rather than just her legacy at large, and I'm curious for you if you have any specific kind of personal anecdotes with Serena or
Yeah, I mean, it's my guy, man. I mean, I came out there and I wore the Go hoodie when I walked out today. Like, I stayed last night. I mean, I played Hopman Cup with her, you know, spent that time with her. And, you know, I mean, then after that, she's just how genuine she is. She's giving me 2 cents all the time. And you know how normal she is at the same time. You know, hanging out with her all week, doing dinners and stuff like that. You know, seeing her crack jokes and just, it's so normal. And, you know, that seeing someone who's a Mount Rushmore person like her, and you know, just, you know, and seeing the normality in her was crazy. And how she treated everybody with such respect and everything like that. She's a true leader, and being able to share the court with her, being able to, you know, practice with her in the off season, and she's like, you know, aren't you coming over to the house? And, you know, we have lunch, and, you know, she's just really taking me in, and she just wants to see me do well. You know, we had lots, like, I seen her in Eastbourne, we had an hour conversation after the practice on the court, like, just telling me all kinds of stuff, and it's sad. It's sad to see her go, but I love how she's saying she's evolving and not retiring.
Ben, let Ben go for a second.
Yeah. Just what did you, following up on that? We're cool, we're fine. What was it like yesterday? You were in the stands?
Yeah, I mean, if I could have half that career, man. I mean, you think about last night, like, you know, every who's who was in there last night, just showing love, like, of what she did for the last 20 plus years. I mean, you know, like, from warm up, people going crazy, what she wore out to the court with I mean, come on, just, I was like, man, this is so iconic, man. She's like the queen. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm sitting there watching that. Like, this is wild. Like, got me emotional. Like, first serve girl missing, crowd going crazy. Like, you know, I mean, I'm just happy she won, and the whole family come out last night after the match, after the W. So I think she can, you know, even win tomorrow. I'm going to come out again tomorrow. because one of those things you can't miss. Honestly, kind of irrelevant, what I'm doing. Not relevant, but you know what I'm saying. Very relevant what I'm doing. You know what I mean by that. But yeah, I mean, it's just, I'm so happy for her that she's going out on her own way, and hopefully she can have a Cinderella story.
On you calling yourself a dark horse, like we've seen like a lot of on women's sides, a lot of women who've been around your ranking or lower win slams. Do you feel like it's something that's possible with the men's game, that someone like could make that kind of jump and that kind of have those 2 weeks?
I totally think so. You think of where Nick was at? Yeah. I'd say it straight out. I think he should have won Wimbledon. I mean, I think he was a better player in that final against Novak. Mentally, he got exposed, and that's where the experience kicked in for Novak. But I think tennis-wise, Nick played a better match. And there's guys that can do that. I mean, I've beaten guys in big matches, slams, big courts. It's just a matter of who's doing it for 2 weeks, getting the rest, and make quarterfinals, slam, bunch of fourth rounds. So, and again, it's not like you got to beat Murray in his prime and Delpo and Fed and all that. Like, it's not the case anymore. Like, guys are good, but the level is not, as drastic. Like playing, and also like Novak as well. So I think anybody can win. Anyone who's really got the game. So.